What's up guys, welcome back to the TB Electric channel. Today we're talking about 19-inch tires to upgrade for your E-Moto. 19 is like the most common size that these bikes come with, front and rear. So here we have all these tires and we're gonna compare price-wise, weight, and the tread pattern on them so you guys can have a good informed decision on what you wanna purchase. We're gonna start with our dual sport setups. Here we have two tires from Shinko. These are both really popular. We have the 244 and the 241. Both of these come in at the 2.75 inch size. Let's weigh them, and these are gonna be great for a dual sport application of those of you that wanna ride on majority street or half and half street and dirt. And it's a tire that's not gonna be perfect at either, but it's gonna work great for both. Let's weigh our 241 first. 6.8 pounds for the 241. 6.8 pounds for the 244. Same weight on both of those. I prefer the 241 tread pattern a little bit better. I think it's just a little smoother when you're riding it, but both these are great popular options. We're gonna skip our front tires for a minute and go to our rears because there's less specific rear tires available, but both of these were designed specifically for E-Motos. This is a Tusk ground wire. It's an 80/90/19 in size. And then here we have the Pivotrax kilowatt climber. This is an 80/119. So I'm gonna explain the difference on those sizes. The ground wire has 80/90/19. This has 80/119. 80 basically refers to the width, and the 90 and 100 refers to like the height of the side and the volume of the tire. 19 refers to the actual inch size. So if we put these side by side, you will see that the kilowatt climber, the Pivotrax, is taller. This tire has more air volume, hence really a smoother ride, but it makes the back of your bike a little taller than this tire would per se. You can see this is kind of a narrow sidewall. I really like the Pivotrax, how this is taller, more air volume, a little bit smoother. That's kind of the one major difference. And then you guys can look at the tread patterns and see what you think you like best. There's also a pretty big price difference between the two. So again, it's up to you guys what you want to spend your money on. Ground wire first. What do we got, Romney?
6 pounds.
6 pounds, not bad. Lighter than our two Shinkos. What about our Pivotrax? This has more rubber. 7.4 pounds, that's a pretty big difference. So those of you with bikes that have less power, on the lower range, you're gonna notice a bigger difference in your battery range and your power with the heavier tire you go to. So just things to keep in mind. Let's go over our front tires now. We're gonna go directly into the Pivotrax front specific tire. So you can see that it's more of a front tread pattern. This is a 70/119 size, and it feels pretty light. 5.6 pounds. Okay, that's our lightest so far. That's awesome. So if you're purchasing the Pivotrax tires, they recommend doing the front specific and the rear specific. Here's two Tusk tires. This is the ground wire. So this is meant to go with that other rear we just talked about. This will be the front, that'd be the rear. And then this is the Tusk T35. Very similar model, similar brand. They also do a Tusk T45, which is technically identical to the ground wire. They just renamed it. Both these are a good Tusk tire. They're very inexpensive. Weigh the ground wire first. We got 5.2 pounds. Awesome, that's our new record for lightest tire. Let's see what the T35 is. 6 pounds. Not too bad, still lighter than our dual sport Shinkos. We got two more fronts here. These are both Dunlops. This is the MX53. This is the MX34. The MX34 is going to be more specifically designed for like motocross riding. That's what it's specific for. The MX53 is a little more designed for loose over hard pack dirt, kind of like we have in the Utah mountains here. I've run both these tires a lot, both really good. MX53, 6.4, little on the heavier side for a front. MX34, 5.6 pounds, that's pretty light. I forgot to mention, all the last four tires I've talked about are all the 70/119 size. They really keep it pretty standard on these front tires. So we'll put them all up on screen here so you guys can see the weight versus the price. And then let's put them all side by side. Let's put our dual sports there too, because these you would run front and back the same. So you guys can look at those tread patterns, see what you like. You got some that are spaced further apart Those are your more motocross style. And then you've got the tighter tread patterns. That's more of like the loose over hard, oftentimes a mountain style riding pattern. Then you got your dual sport here on the right. And then our rear specific, you can technically run these on a front if you want, but the tread pattern is more designed for the rear. And these are all fantastic front tires. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. It helps out our channel a lot. If you're interested in purchasing any of these tires, check out the link down in the video description to our website, tbelectricmoto.com. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next video. See ya.